Hello and welcome back to Star Citizen. My name is aUEC, and today on Breaking Even, we continue from episode 12, moving into episode 13 here, where we handed off our recycled material, or our construction material, that we picked up from salvaging the ships, and now we're going to go ahead and take that and sell it and get the money that we needed, so that won't take too long. But then once we're done with that, maybe we'll have enough money to get our first ship. And I think the first ship should probably be dipping into that salvage gameplay with the Fortune, because that is probably the cheapest option available currently to us. So let's go ahead and start grabbing our cargo and get on out there. All right, so we're here at the refinement center where we dropped off our order at Crew L1. So let's go ahead and pick that up now. So we got 3 of them. We got 7 SCU, 4 SCU, and 1 SCU. So we won't be able to take all of this with our current ship, the Mark II, but we'll at least be able to grab most of it, so that's not too terrible. Well, actually, we might be able to fit the rest inside. Well, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we do. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, you know, because last thing you want to do is get ahead of yourself when you're not too certain. Because maybe we could fit it all inside the ship's, not just the cargo bay, but the main door area. So let's go ahead and head over there and take a look and see what we could do. All right, so we've got the ship right here on the pad, and we got all the doors open for it. So let's go ahead and grab the cargo from the freight elevator here and see what we can do about getting every single bit of this on board. Now, that's a 4 SCU crate. 4 SCU crates just won't be something we can move like that. So that's a 2 SCU crate that we can move. Good. It's too bad we can't, like, have them repack the crates to be something we can actually move. All right, let's keep on doing this. Construction rubble. Perfect. All right, get all of this in here. So it's those 2 4s, which is 8 SCU right there. We won't be able to move all that, which is honestly too bad, but we got all this, so let's bring it on up and see what we can do about transferring all this at least. It's a lot of boxes. I don't know why, but I don't recall having this many boxes. Oh, wait. That says empty. That's weird. Empty. Empty. Okay, so we got a lot of empty boxes here. I'm not going to take anything that obviously doesn't have anything in it. Ah, this one does. Construction materials. Good, good, good. So, oddly enough, we got some empty ones, but that's all right. Put that one over there. Put this one over here. Okay, you go back right where I asked you to go. That would be good. Why empty? Why empty? Okay, so that one's not. Bring that one over there. I figured this looked like way too much compared to what I was actually picking up. So put that one right there. I don't know why I got a bunch of empties, though. That's really strange. Empty, empty, empty. Okay, so the rest of these should just be empty. All right, well then, send those back down. And, all right. All right. Well, we definitely have enough space for these ones, which is good, but we still have another 8 SCU that we aren't able to grab just because of the fact that we can't put 4 on these grids. Kind of a big bummer, you know? I was hoping that that little piece in the middle wouldn't be there so we can put a 4 right on here. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to, but that middle piece is just kind of blocking it. Right there, that pillar. That's just what it is. All right, let's close that up. I guess we could have just put this box over there, too. All right. I don't think I'm going to have as much UEC out of this as I was hoping because of the fact that we can't even grab the 8 SCU that I want to grab. So we'll take these boxes over to Orison for now, and we'll sell these. And then from there, we might not have enough money just yet. So we'll work on that. Well, we're pulling into Orison right now. Oh, thankfully that hangar music stopped, because that was... I don't know what the introduction of this music really is, but it's not pleasant, you know? So we're pulling up to Orison right now. We'll be able to just drop our boxes into a freight elevator, and then from there, we will be good to go. So let's go ahead and just stop right here. Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna bring down the cargo ramps. We're gonna drop the cargo into the elevator, send it down, and then from that point, we'll head over to the trade development division and see if we can sell it. Shouldn't have a problem, normally, so we'll see. Let's see how it goes. Grab that one. Put it right on over there, okay? I grab the other ones over here really quick. Ah, yes, perfect. There we go. Whoa, too fast, come back. Okay, well, might have lost that one, that's fine. I just got that speed, you know, got that speed with the flicking action here. Getting that thing, wee! All right, now let's go ahead and go check to make sure that we didn't just lose that box permanently, because, you know, losing one SCU is kind of tragic. But, all right, we should be good. No loss. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and send this on down. I mean, it's not the best, but think about it. We were only out there for like 15 minutes. So I guess it could be worse. Yeah. All right, send that down, and then we got to send down the ship, because I want to see if I can upgrade any of my weapons while here. Obviously, I don't want to spend a fortune on any weapons right now. But if we have to, we will. Absolutely. Anything to take care of our birds. So when we go back out to that Hatheror site, we can definitely get that taken care of, you know? And then maybe we'll see about, you know, I did ask a few days ago, would you like me to fire off that Hatheror laser and show you that? I can do that. It won't make me any money, but at least I can show you. It's a lot of fun. So we'll see if we have time to do that today. And if not, that's all right. All right, we'll go ahead and get to the Trade Development Division, and I'll see you in a second. The Trade Development Division on Orison. What a fantastic looking area with the beautiful trees and the great looking green circle apartment complex right across the street. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get in here really quick and see if we can sell that construction material. All right, let's see. Commodities, Orison. Construction materials, max. Hey, that's 30,000. So let me see. 2. 1, 4, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's 6. Okay, well, it didn't make as much money as I was hoping we would, but here we go. We'll go ahead and sell that. All right. Perfect. All right, so we don't have enough money for a fortune yet. Yep, but I still want to see what weapons we can maybe put on our Mark II. So, if you've never been to Orison, I'm about to show you exactly where to go to purchase guns and certain equipment. And it's not anywhere different than this platform right here if you want to go to the Crusader showroom to purchase it. There is another area to purchase some components and stuff, but that's on another platform on Orison. For now, we're going to head over to the Crusader showroom, where they do sell quite a bit of guns, bombs, and fun ships. Making our run down this awesome looking area. I mean, look at the beautiful lighting. Look at the blue, the lighting on the Crusader building there. Oh, that looks just fantastic. Yeah. You can even stop and press the play buttons.
The name Crusader Industries actually has 2 meanings. First,
that's pretty cool.
It represents a commitment to stay on the forefront.
But I'm good. So if you want to learn the history of Crusader and stuff, there's plenty of those little buttons around, and you just got to look for them and press the play button and soak in that information. It is fantastic. But we'll go ahead and go to this elevator here. It'll bring one from the Crusader showroom. We'll head on down and see what we can find to put on our Mark II. Let's see, Crusader showroom. All right, so we got 4 size 2 weapons we got to pretty much transfer out. Let's see what we got over here. Let's see. I don't want to spend a fortune, but definitely want to upgrade to something here. Oh man, there's just not much here for size 2s, is there? There wouldn't be. Would there be? Yep, that's all right. No size 2s here, so. Oh well. Back to the ship. All right, we're back in the ship, and now it's time to go ahead and lift off, head on out of Orison. We made our sail and didn't make too much just because we weren't able to transfer a lot of it. But even so, we probably would have made less than 100,000 for all that, so not too big of a deal. We're going to continue on forward and out of here. We're going to head over to Daymar really quick. I need to see if there's any derelict ships around that have size 2 guns that might be willing to share with me, because I would love to strip some components, some weapons, and kind of deck mine out. So we'll see if we can find anything interesting. Good chance we won't, but we'll still give it a shot and see if there's anything over there that we can take advantage of. All right, we're here at the path site at Hatheror on Daymar. So what I want to do first is I'm going to look at my components really quick and see what we got here. So I'm going to head over to this. We got 2 Frost Stars, Civ 1s. We got life support spine, missile rack. We have an EOS quantum drive, a capstan radar, force wall, and FR66. We're doing good on the shield generators, so that's good. And then we got to get rid of these. We got to get rid of these guns, because while the sawbucks are okay, we need to get some cannons or something on here to really, really, really elevate the damage that this thing can do. So let's go ahead and look around these sites. The first thing I'm noticing here is that this site is closed up right now, so we could go down there and check it out after we check the other sites. But I'm also going to be looking for destroyed ships that are currently active or not active, and see, you know, if somebody might have what I'm looking for. Because if they do, and they're there, obviously I won't mess with them. But if they do and the person isn't there and the ship's, you know, left behind, derelict, whatever, we'll take advantage of that. So let's go ahead and take a look over here first. What do we got? Got another dish right over here. Got ourselves a Titan, Starfarer, and a Guardian. None of these ships are going to have what I need weapons-wise. But I do see that the Starfarer is currently active. I wonder what they're up to. Maybe a fueling operation? Then we got another active ship above, which is a Gladius, it looks like, but it's not active. Those are size 3s, so won't be able to do much with that. Now, they don't typically have weapons here, but if you look around, you might be able to find destroyed pieces of ships with weapons on it. And a lot of times, people do go here with ships with guns, not really the size that they should be. So you never know what you'll run into. All right, let's go over here. Maybe on the size 2s on the side of this Corsair, we might find something. Imagine, they do have size 2s on those turrets. Maybe this guy was like, I'm gonna upgrade these with some really good weapons. There's gonna be 4 guns on this thing we might have potential here for. Let's head over here really quick and take a look. He's got CFs on him. Ah, it's a bummer. That is a bummer. That was a hopeful one right there. I would have totally been willing to see if this ship had what I needed, but it doesn't. Nursa. Yeah. All right. So far, no luck. No luck. Eesh. What do we got here? All right. Now, what I will do, since I'm not really finding anything, I don't think anybody's here. I don't believe so. Oh, look at the NDBs over there. We'll see if we can grab those NDBs. But we're going to go ahead and land. And we're going to see if we can find any other components that will help us today with what we're looking for. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, put it down right here. Perfect. All right. Let's go to war. Not really. And we'll close that right back on up. Now, what I'm going to do right off the bat is I'm going to open up my cargo hold and I'm going to take those NDBs if it lets me, because that'll be valuable for us here. Oh, yeah, baby. This will be a valuable weapon to have. Oh, yeah. All right, bring it back. Bring it back. Beautiful. That works. What do we got up here? All right, using quarrelers on there. Okay, that's the choice. More NDBs. Take this one. Sweet. Hey, free NDBs are always worth it. Okay, we're gonna have to park it on this side. There we go. Ooh. Well, those are NBD 28s. Those are 30s. Those are 28s. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, we can actually replace our guns with those. So that is beautiful. We just got 2 replacement weapons. Let's see. Is there any other 28s out here? I need to find the other wing that will have the 30 on it. I'm not worried about the quarrelers, because quarrelers just aren't really worth it. Ooh, but getting those 28s is beautiful. Beautiful move right there. Honestly, I want to go back to my ship, and I just want to place them out now. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of the... not the CFs, but the other ones, because I feel like the repeaters have the slowest round speed. So I'll go ahead and just unlock the ports now, and we'll get rid of the repeaters, because the repeaters just aren't good to have. The CFs are fine. The sawbucks, the SWs, these things here are not so great. So, oh, I have to have the wings open. Crap. Remember, on these type of craft, you got to open up the wings if you want to take the guns off. Let's do that really quick. Thankfully, pretty easy to do, right? Just a little bit of left alt K action here. We're doing good. We're doing good. I haven't seen anybody so far. And then we can go check the other side of the planet, see if any light there, any ability to take more stuff. Oh, there's the other wing. Take that. All right. Beautiful. What a score. You can just sit here. And you can swap on over. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Okay, that's a good score right there. That already replaced 2 of the weapons. Let's send that on up really quick, and let's go see if there's any other things that we can acquire here. Now, I'm looking for a few items, right? We need coolers, power supplies. This one's a stealth 2 Cyrus. Full stop, FR. Oh, another FR. And a force wall. Okay. We definitely want the FR. So we'll bring that on over here as well. Heck, we almost want it so much that we could just replace it now, right? But I'm going to just put it on the cargo grid. Don't be me. Close your doors. All this work just for my ship to get stolen wouldn't be fun, huh? All right. That force wall's nice too. I almost want to grab the force wall. So let's grab the force wall. Let's put it over there. All right, there's fine. Let's grab the stealth Cyrus. Okay. Telling you guys, go out to Hatheror. This is where you're going to find a lot of your stuff that you need. The Mill 2 full stop isn't bad. I just don't have a use for it now, but I'll grab it anyways. You know, you just got to take what you can. When the time comes, you'll be able to grab it and do what you want with it. I don't think I can do anything with this. So I'll just leave it here. I wish I could, but I'd have to go find another ship. And now I got all these nice little components and stuff. I don't really want to find another ship. Put that right there. All right. Score! Even prepping for the future with the size 3 guns and the full stop. All right, let's see if we can get this on here. I mean, worst case, we have the other cargo bay that we could use. Yeah. Let's see if this will fit the other cargo bay. If not, we can move around the other things to fit this on. Okay. So let's take the FR66s and put them over here. Send that up. And put this here. Perfect. Oof. It's a fun little component grabber, you know? Go out here, grab some components, swap out some guns, do some stuff. What a good score. I'll take it. I'll take it. Go ahead and close that up, get in the seat, and get in the air. Let's go! As you can probably already tell, this episode is going to be centered more around just looting for now and kind of outfitting your ship by doing so. Yes, I took those guns off another ship that was destroyed and on the ground. There's definitely nothing wrong with that, and I attached it to my ship and I closed up my ports. To open up your ports and remove stuff from your ship out on the move, it is right Alt-K. Now, if you find something that you want to put on your ship, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure you go and put your ship on a pad as soon as possible, or a hangar, I mean, and send it down and up a few times just to make sure that it sticks that way. And when you claim your ship, you have the weapons back. Now, I'm going to continue looting here. This dish is closed, but I'm going to show you a little something about that. You can still be here and still loot as long as you can get into the red room doors, which will have components as well, and probably the components that I'm kind of looking for given the size of my ship. So we will go ahead and set it down right here. You know, knock on wood that we haven't been messed with much at all, actually, ever, today. And hopefully it stays that way. Oh my gosh, my guy's getting a little hungry. I have any food on me? I don't. Okay. We'll see if we can get some food while we're here. Yes. Yes, indeed. All right. So we need size 1 coolers, size 1 power generators, everything of the sort. But, you know, we'll see what we can find. Oh, boy. I don't have any ammo? What? All right. Well, I can already tell what that comment's going to be. I guess aUEC doesn't have any ammo. All right, take this key card, put it in your back pocket just so you can have it, just in case. Make sure if you don't have any ammo, you look around for the big old ammo box and see what you can find. If you're running a gun like me, you shouldn't have any problem getting Karna ammo. Make sure you look through the armors and stuff, too. Let's see. Karna. All right. I don't know what happened to all my ammo. It's a little weird. But I'll take it. There we go. Karna. All right, so we already got something here. Let's see what we got. This is the all-stop. It's a Mill C, so you can take it. It's definitely still a good drive. I'm going to go ahead and hold off from taking that one for now and take a look around everywhere else. This one's a Veil, so Stealth B shield generator, which would be good to have. Maybe if you want to run a stealth build or something else, it's good to have. So go ahead and collect this and bring it back to the ship. Try not to get shot in the back while doing so. Now, if I really wanted to, I have one of the key cards. I can go ahead and start activating this SAT-COM array here. Or SAT site. Whatever you want to call it. the PATH site. The PAF site. And what that's going to do is take that big old dish and start spinning it around, opening it up, doing everything we need to do, but you need to have all 3 key cards in the area. So we got to keep going through these rooms and seeing what we can find. We'll go ahead and close that up. So for the next 2 rooms, it's going to go ahead and go upstairs. So that's where I'm going to head right now. Get my gun out here just to make sure we're good to go.
I've got you covered.
I couldn't see anything.
Here we go.
Okay.
Someone got knocked.
Good.
Ah, damn it!
All right.
Guess we're fighting.
Not much of a fight there, guy. Yes, I did just kill him. All right, so, oh, this door's locked. So when you run into a locked door, maybe it's just not bugged out, finally, thankfully, right? You got to get a red key card, which at this site, Path 2's, there's always one right there. So let's go ahead and run over there really quick. A little bit of a jump. Wee, knock your head a little bit there. Go ahead and hit that hit key card button.
Someone wants to toss.
Okay.
It's on now.
We're going to take this key card. Oh, there we go. Store. Perfect. Run over here. Ah.
Oh shit, man down.
Make sure you don't die, you know? Where's my medical pens? Do I not have any of those too? Oh, I do. I have one. Hooray. That's the last thing you want is no medical pens, right? Now, this gun is shooting really odd. I don't know why. See that? How it's like pausing a lot during the shots? That's weird.
Oh, damn it. We're hit.
There's so many of them.
Here we go. Oh, jeez. We're getting poked. Shit, they just killed him.
Last shot. More ammo on that guy, though. See how he's carrying a karma? Karma. It's gonna be karma the way I'm going. I gotta really pick up some ammo some of these times. All right, he doesn't have a Karna, but maybe it was this guy? One of them has to have a Karna, right? Ah, here we go. Perfect. And we're back in the game. Go ahead and do a little bit of that. A little juice. Press I. Press I. Go ahead and insert the card. If you get that command, and even though you do have it on you, that's all you got to do. A little bit of magic. A little bit of magic, right? Go ahead and store this key card, just in case we need it. You can check all these boxes, see if there's anything you want to grab, of course. I'm actually going to grab that because I'm going to run the Paramed. I'll grab that as well. Good stuff, good stuff. LH86. It's unacceptable, but it's going to happen. Right.
Letting him get away like that.
Good. What about over here? Anything?
It's nothing.
Cardinal, maroon, gray. Ooh, is that what I'm rocking right now? Yes, that's what I'm rocking right now. Darn. All right, so there's no components in this room. I'll stick. Okay. I'll stick with this gun for right now. I might change it out though. Ah, another key card required. Damn. All right, so let's go get another key card in this area really quick. Like I said, once you get this one here, you got to go and look at a couple of the other buildings around the site. Sometimes those doors are bugged open, sometimes they're not. It just is what it is. There should be a red key card in this building right here. You just got to find which side, left, right, and then hop on in there. Now, you might require a blue key card to do so, and if you do, again, you just got to keep checking these buildings. Each building has their own, like, key cards in there. Does this side have one? No. And also, while you're here, make sure you take a look around, because Stealth 1C, Sonic Light. Oh, Jesus. Ow. Guy shot me out of nowhere. That hurt. But there are a lot of things around the area that you can go ahead and loot. So boxes, all sorts of different components in the area. We'll take that one too. We're going to go ahead and eat this stuff here in a moment. Our food level is getting kind of low. We're going to have to head back to our ship to do so, but that's all right. Usually this area is a pretty busy one. Oh, here we go. Easy key card. I'll take it. I'm going to check some of these areas really quick because we're still on the component hunt, you know? This is where you can get a lot of loot. Armor, guns, components, all sorts of stuff. So you Just got to take a look. Grab one of those. Okay, obviously someone up there has got their back. Good for them, good for them. Ah, what do we got here? Mill 1C bracer. Okay, not bad. Personally, the mill components are usually great, but for what I'm looking for a cooler that's not military grade. I'm looking for stealth coolers and stealth coolers only, personally, because it just allows you to have a lot more power pips, but do the same thing. You know what I mean? I'm all for it. All right, they're taking care of each other out there, so no problems, no problems. Mill 1 bracer. Mill 1 all stop. Now, you could take these components just to potentially sell them on the market. There are people out there that would love to buy certain things like this. And currently, the market is so foobar that you can actually make a pretty decent profit off of it. So, always something to consider. These Mill 1 all stops can definitely sell because it's a mill grade component. If someone wants genuine, authentic, non-dupe components, you got yourself something that puts you in business here. Let's head back to the ship really quick and get some food intake before we fall from not eating. We'll check the last room with that, grab the key card, and then why not? We'll activate the dish so we can check the garage. You know, little worm kill here and there should be fine. All right, so I forgot the Aurora Mark II currently has an air bug to where if you take your helmet off, even with the door shut, you'll end up killing yourself. So I'm down to 85% health and 5. But if you go ahead and go to the freight elevator at a path site and walk right on in, you're now in an oxygenated environment. So oddly enough, you can go ahead and do that, carry your food, and get to chomping away. Good reminder just in case you run out of O2 at one of these sites. Oh, I forgot. Let me get my helmet back on really quick because I forgot this helmet has a weird bug, again, where you have to take it completely off just like that. Now let's carry the food and get to eating. All right, once we are done here with getting our food intake, and then we can go ahead and activate the satellite dish. You go ahead and carry this one here. All right. Granola bar. Yummy. Okay. Go ahead and do this one. All right. That should take care of us for a while. So let's not forget to put our helmet back on. All right, we're good to go. And let's get back in that building. We have a red key card. We can get through that door. So at this point, now we just got to grab the last path key that will activate this dish and just go one step at a time because we want to see what components is in the garage, right? Now, if you don't really care about what components are in the garage, you don't have to do all this work. You can just go around and looting all the other buildings that do have components. But typically, that garage does house better ones. Something to keep in mind. He was about to pop off.
They just killed him.
He just didn't have time. At least they didn't kill his cousin, you know? Yep. Could have been worse. All right, go ahead and put that key card in here really quick.
Key card accepted.
Hooray! Right, anything that I can take here. Let's see. Got some good stuff. Lodestar. There's a lot of loot. You know, you bring yourself a SU container here. You can just load up for days. Load up for days, and that's exactly what a lot of people do here. So we have the force wall, and we have a Mill 1 bracer. Definitely not terrible components by any means. I'm going to go ahead and take this here. Anything else? Anything else? All right, let's see. I'll be right with you guys. One moment while I take care of some other things. Okay? Calm down.
Let's get the jump on. Yeah, I'll get to the bottom.
How these guys can breathe here is beyond me, but they must be aliens or something.
I'm hit. God damn it!
We're good on ammo.
Someone got knocked!
Okay, let's do this.
I missed my crafted weapons. Oh, Oddleast needs to craft some weapons.
We're taking casualties.
Got one down!
All right.
Shit, man down.
They got your cousin! It.
Oh my god, I got their cousin. My bad, my bad. Oh, ow. Who just shot me in the back? Who? Alright. Right click carry. With these ones, I suggest right click carry instead of doing the whole I insert because might give you a little bit less issues. Let's go ahead and make sure we're good on ammo here. Now what happens when you do this? Of course, worms. So if you want to go ahead and get a good look, you can see what's happening. The dish is now going to be rotating. And it's going to cause the worms to get all mad here. Now, I always aim for the base of the worm because it's easier to shoot. Absolutely easier to shoot. To switch fire modes on some guns gives your gun a different ability. With this gun, it's a charged one shot, typically kills an AI in one hit if you hit him in the right spot. Or if you hit them at all. Bummer. Didn't show his face again. Go ahead and get a little bit of health. Alright, let's go ahead and do that next. We kind of want to get out of here soon. We got a lot of stuff on our ship we don't want to lose. But we can continue to do this just for a moment and see what happens, you know? About to get more wormies. Looking good so far, looking good. Let's see what's happening. Ah, look at that. Oh, yeah. It's rotating so it can face that right there. And then the last one is going to be to open the dish. Super cool. I love the noises, the sound effects. It all is just beautiful. They did such amazing work with all these sites. Right into them. There we go. All right. Now, once we put the last key card in, we're good to just move. We can head right into the garage and we're good to go. We don't need to worry about the worms or anything. We'll let the AI take care of them, you know? Let's put that last one in. Let's go ahead and head over here.
We're getting hit!
All right. Why is my gun not in my hand? There we go. Now. Not exactly the mode I was looking for. All right, so when you're in here, you got a lot of loot. You got weapon loot, you got armor loot, you got component loot. Make sure you grab everything you want. Horse wall, Spectre, crossfield. I'll take the Spectre. This should be kind of nice to have. All right. And that seems to be everything here. Now, you would take this big old battery up to that big old satellite right on up there, and you need 3 of them. So you have to go to each dish, open it up, get the 3 batteries, and then you're good to fire the big old laser. Tons of fun. If I had room to carry it on this thing, I would, but I don't think I do. Now with everything that's in there currently. Let me see. Let's compare. How big is the battery? It's a pretty big object, so.
Power battery charged and ready for orbital platform deployment.
Yeah. Even if you like flatten it out here, it's too big. You might be able to figure something out, but not much. It's never going to actually physically stay. So we'll leave this right here. We'll go return this ship to, a station, and we'll see if we can come back and find a different ship, because this isn't going to work with this one if we really want to fire the laser. But this is just a good looting episode, so with that, we're getting a lot of loot. Let's head to the next loot location really quick. And it won't be a Hatheror site either. Ooh, very exciting. All right, so we're here and we're going in for our landing right now, so let's go ahead and just bring it on down. We'll drop off our loot, and then from there, we'll put the ship down, we'll bring it back up just to make sure that we hopefully keep everything that we found and put on our ship down at the site. And then at that point, I'll take you to the next looting location, which won't be really for ship components per se, but it's definitely good for if you want to find some neat weapons and gear, but typically only weapons. Yeah, it's just a fun place to loot, but we'll go ahead and take a look here in just a moment. First, let's get all of our stuff on out of here and go ahead and go place it. Hooray! More loot! Loot, loot, loot! Even got us some NDB 30s, which is awesome. So we will go ahead and put all this away really quick. Right. Come here. All right, here we go. Perfect. And then we got a couple shields over here. Yep. Trying not to throw that completely into the abyss, you know? Or that one, but that's fine. Whee! As they go flying. Hooray! Now let's make sure we get this off the back wall. Now we've thrown them at, the highest speed possible to put them out here. All right, perfect. And let's go ahead and send it down. Hooray! Should be good to go. Let's go ahead and send the ship down, and then we'll bring it right on back up to go ahead and head on out. It's always good to have a nice little looting episode, While being a Zero to Hero series, I also want this to just be able to show you the day-to-day, right? You're going to go out there and look for components. You're going to go out there and look for weapons. You're going to go out there and just have fun. It's not always about doing repetitive grind mission after mission after mission to make yourself millions, but you got to enjoy kind of like the side stuff, too. Now that the ship's kind of put away, that's put away. All right, let's bring this back on up.
Has been delivered to the following location.
Hooray! Now, when you're looking for components or weapons out there on ships, there is something pretty cool. You can also go ahead and loot ships that are around stations like this. Don't do it if the ship is closed and you're within the armistice. Don't try to shoot it open because you will get an armistice violation. But make sure you scan the ship, and if it's a game rules ship, you'll see it come up on the scan, game rules. That means it's free. Free for you to take, move, steal, take components out of, whatever you want to do, go ahead and do it. But you could still get an armistice violation, which is a tier 1 violation, which isn't like going to give you a bounty or anything, but it does cost a lot to pay off. So you don't want that financial burden. Try not to hit a ship within that armistice. Let's go ahead and take off and get to our next destination. All right, so now we're at our next and final location for this loot episode. Basically, going here used to be a lot more worth it because we didn't have crafted weapons. Now you craft your weapons and you have better stats. But if you're still looking for executive weapons, or you just want to go out and collect guns, and typically guns that are hard to find, this is where you want to go. Now, there are even some guns that spawn here that have the newest attachments, like the focal wave sight, as well as of the very, very powerfully bright flashlight on them. So let's go ahead and take a look through this area really quick, and I'll show you exactly on the map where these are. So if you're looking at Crusader, you're going to go ahead and look at the Cloud Rest Retreat, or any of the other POIs on here, Imperium Park, or the one closer to Orison, Prospect Point. Each one of these have locations up to, I think, 2, 3, or even 4 platforms that you can go about and loot. Now, the thing about it is you have to look for ones that have damage on them. So they have to have like active battle scenes here. Look at this. It's pretty crazy. Now you can go here, it says you're trespassing, but there's no defensive measures and there's nobody here to shoot you. Now you're not in an armistice, so if there are other players around, you could typically get attacked. But going here and searching, you can take all sorts of things off the bodies. A lot of them carry tons of knives. You can even take the clothes right off their back if you truly wanted to. So we'll go ahead and, just take a look around, see what we could do. Now, what the boxes you're looking for on this platform, there's 2 different types. The first type is this type, which is just the regular white box, which typically has a ton of different drink and food options, and these are littered everywhere. Literally everywhere. You want to collect your food and drink for the next 3 years, go ahead and head on over here. But then there's the green box, which we will find here in just a short second. Then if you check the green box, typically there is a massive chance that you'll go ahead and get a rarity weapon, including rail guns, ammo for boom tubes, all sorts of different really cool camo weapons. Basically it's open to the entire loot pool of FPS weapons, but just obviously not crafted. So let's take a look and see. There should be 2 of them right on over here. Yep, typically one floating. Missing the little box underneath it. So let's check this one first. Open it up. Didn't get lucky this time. Now, I will advise you that when you loot these, let's just take everything really quick. We'll take that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to drop everything we just took. Well, I don't need these at least, so we'll drop all these here. Drop that. Definitely don't need those because I don't have that type of gun. I'll keep everything else. Now, typically, when you go ahead and loot, these boxes respawn ridiculously fast. I mean, ridiculously fast. I don't think it'll be ready yet, but typically it's within about 4 or 5 minutes. So if you go and you loot the buildings over here and you come on back, these should already be good to go. And by the time you're done looting these again, you can go back and go loot those. I mean, that's how quick these boxes will tend to respawn or get their loot. So another one that's not so great, but we'll go looking around and see if we can find anything that's worth our time. Now, all over these platforms is even more lore and stuff, and showing you maps, locations, buttons that you can press play, talking about all the things Orison and the locations. So it's pretty cool if you just want to explore, just looking for any of the fun little lore tidbits around these areas. Now, I'm taking the most parkour course ever. Make sure you check the bodies. You never know what cool knives and stuff you might find. I'll go over to the next green box location. Hopefully we can find something cool so you guys can see what I mean. But it's a fun little looting location, especially if you're just looking for tons of food or drink, or the chance of a really neat weapon. Now, let's see. There's probably green boxes that I'm passing. I don't doubt it. I mean, they are kind of littered. But a lot of them do have the same spawn location. So I'll typically run around to the ones that I know of and not kind of run off course. But I bet if you were to run around and kind of take a look, you could probably find something pretty neat there. Now, if you get stuck here, you just got to jump over this. There you go. There's like a little lip there. All right, let's see. All right, got some Animus missile launcher ammo. I'll take it. Anything when it comes to specialty ammo, I'll take. There's a crate here, but nothing here this time. And then a white crate there. Okay. Take the elevator really quick. Perfect. Let's go to the roof. We are currently on the ground floor. We're going to go to the roof first, and then we'll go to the upper floor. The upper floor is going to be the main floor that connects to all 3 buildings on this specific platform. There are other platforms that have like 5, 6, 7 buildings, as well as much bigger areas to check. So keep your eye out. Like I said, look for the destroyed platforms, and you are good to start looting. So we'll check this box here. Nothing on this one either. Bummer. I'll throw that in there. Sometimes it happens, you know? You're not always going to get a crazy weapon, but sometimes you do. I've gotten Wicklow weapons here, too. Let's see. Dominion Camo Rifle. Let's go ahead and drop this one. Take that one. Take the Karna ammo. I once again seem to not have much ammo on me. Okay, and let's see what this looks like. Okay, well, blurry. Let me get that off the screen. Well, that's kind of nice. I like that one. It's kind of a nice looking Karna. It's not a Karna I don't think I've seen too often. I like it. All right, let's keep on looking around. Another cool thing about this area is that there actually is a gym in pretty much one building per platform. There is a gym that you can go to, and it's not just for working out. You can grab the exercise balls and take them around with you and have some fun, or you can go ahead and where'd that ball just go? Did that just go on my? Oh my god! Damn! What the heck? All right, let's go ahead and drop that. Dropped my ball. All right. There's also a area over here that you can go ahead and fight, kick some butt, have some good boxing matches. So bring your team out, have a good time, you know. And even better, cursed ball. If you go over here, there is a respawn bed, or you know, of course, a med bed that you can actually set your respawn to. So don't be afraid of getting killed in the ring. Just go ahead and set your respawn and have a great time. You know, it's not just looting; it's fighting. And just blowing off some steam. So, is there any boxes up here? Or just some white boxes? Any of the green boxes? I don't think so. Not on this floor. Sometimes there is, and sometimes there's not. Now, we're going to take a look at this last little area right here. And I'll just let you know that this would be the end of this episode coming up here in just a moment. I just want you to know that I appreciate every single one of you guys. It has been a phenomenal journey. And more review videos coming shortly. Just remember, we have a lot of new ships coming in the next month. And so I am getting ready for that. You guys are fantastic. Let me know if there is a ship you want to see reviewed or re-reviewed. Please let me know. There's a lot of ships out there on the list right now that haven't been updated since, well, engineering or the updates to engineering. So go ahead, let me know. What ship would you like to see that hasn't been done in a little bit, that you'd want a little bit of an updated information on? Because there's quite a bit, and I have a few on my list right now. I'm going to be taking a fresh look at the Meteor, the Polaris, the C2, the M2, the A2, as well as many other ships coming here shortly, starting tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. This episode is also kind of a test because the way I'm running my computer setup is very different now. Now that I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch, I'm running a dual stream PC setup. So with that, recording's a little differently. Everything's currently running through the stream PC. I'm hoping that there's no loss of quality, but this is what the test is for. And if there is on the recordings, then I will figure out a different way to go back to at least recording for this type of thing while streaming with the dual. You guys are all freaking amazing, and I love every one of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. This is the end of the episode of Looting, Breaking Even with aUEC. A little bit of a laid-back, chill episode, even though Hatheror can be quite scary, so when you go out there, be careful. And of course, guys, I will see you all in the next one.
Let me tell you something real quick. When you see me looking around in game, that's not a trick, that's beam eye tracking doing the work. Its newest version is now in beta and completely removes the need for open track, giving you seamless integration between the software and the game. It's easy to set up, runs clean, and you can use it with a webcam, iPhone, or Android device. And it's only $30. One program, less overhead, smoother tracking. Grab beam eye tracking through the link below to support the developer directly and stop running multiple apps when you want to feel more immersed in what you're doing.